Hey everyone and welcome. Today, we are going to unwrap the really vibrant, diverse, and often surprising Christmas traditions from all across the Hispanic world. So get ready for a journey that's going to take you way beyond the familiar. All right, let's jump right in. So let me ask you, when you think about Christmas, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Probably a single day, right? Maybe some snow, a tree, Santa Claus? Well, get ready because we're about to blow that picture wide open. We're going to see how the holiday season can transform into a festival of light, music, food, and family that goes on for weeks.
And these 5 countries are going to be our guides on this little tour. Each one offers this just incredible window into how culture, history, and even the climate completely shape one of the world's most beloved holidays.
Okay, so first things first, let's talk about timing. Because in these cultures, Christmas isn't some mad dash to December 25th. No, it's a full-on marathon of celebration that gets started way earlier than you might think.
And this really says it all. I mean, look at Puerto Rico. They have, get this, one of the longest Christmas seasons anywhere in the world. It can kick off around American Thanksgiving and keep going all the way to mid-January with something called Las Octavitas. That's a whole celebration, just to stretch out the holiday for another 8 days. Think about it. That's nearly 2 full months of festive cheer.
What's so fascinating when you look at this is just how different all the start dates are. Colombia gets things going with a beautiful festival of lights on December 7th. Mexico starts with religious processions. Argentina kicks off with a national holiday on the 8th. But if you look closely, you'll see a common thread. The celebrations almost always wrap up around January 6th. And that date? It's a really big deal, and we're definitely going to circle back to it.
You know, one of the most absolutely beautiful ways to start the season has got to be Colombia's Dia de las Velitas. Seriously, just try to imagine it. Entire streets and town squares filled with the warm glow of thousands and thousands of candles and lanterns. It's just this stunning, magical public display of light that really kicks off the Christmas spirit. Meanwhile, if we head over to Mexico, the 9 nights leading up to Christmas are all about Las Posadas. And this is such a beautiful community ritual. It's so much more than just a reenactment. It's a whole neighborhood-wide event that moves from house to house and every single night ends with a party. It's this perfect blend of religious devotion and just pure, joyful celebration.
Now, if you're picturing quiet, polite Christmas caroling, you can forget that. In Puerto Rico, they have the parranda, which is basically a super high-energy roving party that is anything but silent. I mean, picture this. A group of your friends shows up at your door late at night with guitars and maracas and just bursts into your home with music. So you feed them, give them a drink, and then you join them to go surprise the next neighbor. It's spontaneous, it's joyful, and it is an incredibly loud celebration of community.
So all of these vibrant, amazing kickoff events are building toward one grand crescendo, Noche Buena, or Christmas Eve. This is it. This is the absolute heart of the Hispanic Christmas. It's a night all about family, faith, and a feast that is truly for the ages. And here's where things can get really different. You have to remember, Argentina is in the southern hemisphere, which means Christmas falls right in the middle of summer. So their Noche Buena isn't about cozying up by a fire. It's usually a big outdoor asado, a barbecue, with fireworks lighting up the warm night sky right at midnight. How cool is that?
And oh man, the Noche Buena table, this is where regional identity really shines. I mean, just look at this incredible variety. In Spain, you might find amazing seafood or lamb. Puerto Rico is all about pernil, that succulent, crispy-skinned roasted pork shoulder. Colombia often serves lechona, which is a whole roasted pig. And then in Argentina, you might find vitel toné, a chilled veal dish that's just perfect for a summer night. It's so clear that Christmas here is a feast for all the senses.
So after all that feasting and celebrating, a shared tradition across many of these countries is to attend midnight mass. It's called La Misa del Gallo, which translates to the Rooster's Mass, and the story goes it's because the rooster was the very first animal to announce the birth of Jesus.
Okay, so we've celebrated, we've eaten, but what about the presents, right? And how does this long, super festive season finally come to a close?
Now, this is a really key difference. While Papa Noel, or Santa Claus, is definitely popular in places like Argentina and Colombia for a Christmas Eve gift exchange, the main event in Spain, Mexico, and Puerto Rico happens on January 6th. That's when the 3 wise men, or Los Reyes Magos, are the ones who show up with the gifts. And the rituals for the wise men are just wonderful. So on the night of January 5th, kids don't leave out cookies and milk for Santa. Instead, they put out some grass and water for the tired camels, and they leave their shoes out, hoping they'll be filled with presents by morning. And in Spain, it's a huge public deal, with these massive parades called cabalgatas that celebrate the king's arrival.
The holiday season officially comes to a sweet, sweet end with the Rosca de Reyes, or the King's Cake. On January 6th, families share this delicious ring-shaped bread, and hidden inside is a tiny figurine of baby Jesus. Now, finding it is good luck, but it also comes with a fun responsibility. You have to host a party on February 2nd, keeping that festive spirit alive just a little bit longer. So as we've seen, it's pretty amazing. Whether it's celebrated with candles in the cool mountain air of Bogota or with fireworks on a warm summer night in Argentina, the core elements really are the same. These celebrations are all so deeply rooted in family, in shared faith, and of course, in some absolutely incredible food.
And that pretty much brings us to the end of our explainer. When you look at all of this, the lively parandas, the beautiful velitas, the community posadas, it kind of leaves you with a final thought, right? Which piece of this vibrant, diverse celebration would you most want to make a part of your own? Thanks so much for watching.